Welcome everybody. We are back to Timberborn. All right, let's do this thing. All right, what were we doing? We're in a drought. We have an 18-day drought. We've dug out a lot of water and we are trying to place more all the way across here. I remember this. We need more dynamite production. Do we not have enough dirty water? Yeah, we need more bad water. Well, we're not gonna have any because of the damn drought, and these are empty. Luckily, these are full. We need to work on bad water production, so we can do that a little bit. We worked on this, which I'm very proud of. All this power. I think we barely got this done, and I was super exhausted. So all of these batteries should start to be used up. What if we come over here and take control of this, chop down those trees? Is that worth it? I don't know. I just need a project to kind of get me started. You know what I mean? Kind of warm up again. Okay. What about... Oh my gosh, it's way too long. That's what she said. Using up all my science poorly here. Bought the wrong Beaver bridge. Is this struggling that I'm doing so far? Does this fit the bill? Because, you know, seems to be working for me, struggle-wise. Okay, got a little something there. Now let's also begin. I wonder if we should make a bad water dam. Ooh, yeah, let's make a bad water dam. We definitely need one. And we have 17 days to build it. Should we go sluice? Probably. Okay. Can we get down on the ground? Get down on the ground. Yes. All right. We're cooking here. Demolish. Demolish. Okay. Let's get going here. Make a nice bad water dam. Okay. Nice. That's done. Let's build up the levee over here. Come on, beavers, you got to get in there before becomes contaminated. Yeah, it's this stuff right here that falls down. That's what we're trying to capture. Need more bad water. Yeah, they're working. I need more. We need more power. All right, maybe we'll build out some more batteries over here. I also was gonna build a big ass windmill, but we need paper for that. But we've got paper now. All right, let's finish this bad water project and then we'll start the next project. All right, that project is done. Yeah, that's done. Nice. Okay, let's start building out our next project here. We need more power. Our power is severely lacking. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's get the power up. We'll keep it looking rustic for now. Okay. All right, let's get those built. Okay. Too far to be reached. And then I want to build a large battery system out here. Let's see. Let's see if I can make this work. Yeah, I think this will work. I could build the whole thing up. Let's build the whole thing up. Let's try again here. Should I go out again? I mean, yes. Gotta make them the same height. Oh yeah, this is gonna look really stupid. I like it. I mean, really stupid. We're experimenting here, people. Okay, next. Let's just do the one. Let's just do the one for now. I'm gonna keep the beavers busy. Dude, busy beavers are happy beavers. Yeah. All right. Power is gonna flow again. Let the bad tide flow. There you go. All right, all this should fill up. We got beavers waiting for pumpage. We could probably do more pumping. Why don't we build some more pumps? Let's get some more pumpage. Because we got 5 beavers that ain't working. Speaking of that, we can turn these off. I have a bunch more not working beavers. Uh-oh, we're flooding, we're flooding. Did I forget? I forgot to lower this. It's very close. All right, let's build a couple of big old bad tide storages. By a couple, I mean 3. I was gonna build houses. That's what I was gonna do. Okay, so how can we build some houses? All right, what's one layer high that is useful that we can stack on? We could build some showers. Beaver showers. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, let's go back to it. I want something that is useful that's 1 stack high. I mean, I could do storage and rip out some of this farm. Could honestly move you. Let's move you. Let's rip out all of you. And then all right, one more set. Okay, we're expanding Beaver Town. Nice. That's a good expansion. All right, let's do, no, not you, stop it. All right, let's do bread. I mean, let's just do all bread. Let's do contemplation spots instead of those. All right, nice. Man, I've got so much stuff building here. We just kind of have to let everything cook. Let's speed everything up and just kind of keep an eye on our levels here while the beavers create and build. All right, let's review our projects. So we're building really this out for a bunch more batteries. Okay, we've finished some windmills, and this project is long standing. Okay, and I wanted to increase the production of dynamite. And so we dammed this up so that we could have some bad water to pump during droughts, which is what this is. We do have some stored here, but we've also got some more that are scheduled to build. We need more beavers. We have plenty of food. We have so much bread, okay? So much bread. We need to store more. Grilled potatoes, carrots, some of those storage wise. Oh, let's get the grilled potatoes going again. We gotta make sure that is focused. I moved the grill and I forgot to prioritize. Lots of berries that are going unpicked. So, you know, maybe we can pop one of these as a berry producer or berry store here. I know berries don't give you anything in terms of happiness, but, you know, they're kind of like backup for sure. Oh, and then we're doing this big old warehouse for gears because gears are full. Let's go ahead and pop that too. Our planks still full. Yeah, treated planks and regular planks are full. Let's pop this. Kind of trying to just fix up our storage here. And then we'll do treated planks. And then the metal storage we'll do here because it makes sense to do so. And we'll pop him too. Anybody that's on the zipline network, I think is having storage right on the network, I think is a good idea. We can make our evil troll plans and he would never know. That's true. He deletes, they say stuff to each other and then delete it before I can see it. I can see that it does say that they had a message and they've deleted it, but I can't read what it says. He does it, they do that shit all the time. Hey, quit deleting stuff. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I want to do an irrigation trench here, but I'm not 100% sure the best way to do it because I think I want to take in this good water only. I mean, I guess I could just blow a line through here. That's probably the best way to go, right? I thought there was a tunnel though. We don't have that anyway. All right, I'm gonna blow an irrigation line here. And let's start clearing or planting. Can we just plant right on top? And let's just do big ol' oaks. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the big oak forest here. We'll clear out what we need and let's prioritize. Let's get this going here. Okay, we can start planting and then we'll start blowing this up. Can everybody be reached? No. All right. You ready to start counting thirst death? No, no, no. There will never be another thirst death in this game for me. In this one. No, no, no. We've got plenty of water. We're not even close. Right, here we go. Nice. And we don't need this anymore. All right. Dynamite. Okay, these are ready. Here we go. Lame. What a letdown. You know, you get all ready and you can't even finish what you started. All right, next one. This is a tad bit over your head. Well, there's just a bunch of separate things happening. Okay, so this one's really simple. I was running out of wood to chew on. Right, we're running out of wood here. Right, so I'm building a wood farm, but we need some more irrigation because I want this whole area available. So I'm blowing out a line to do so. Right, and then the water that I'm storing here. And then these explosives down here are to make the pool deeper, right? So that I can store more water during these long ass droughts. So all of this stuff is kind of running in parallel. That's really the only reason that it's kind of complicated. Each individual little project isn't really that big of a deal. Come on, give me the last one so I can do the really satisfying blow the entire line. Here we go. Nice. All right, now I'm going to build that, then this, and then we'll kill this path. Around to see the, wait. Night for real. No. Lena, we can do it. We can do it. The big explosion. How about this? Do you wanna, let's do as much of the big explosion that we have. Are you still here, Lena? We'll run what we got. The rest of these I can do after. Lena, if you're still here, I'll wait on the, I'll launch the explosion now. You're here? Okay, here we go. Big explosion, and then we'll finish off the tail here in a second. We're gonna start him on this side. Here we go. We've been waiting for this for like 2 weeks. Did I just nuke a beaver? Guys, we had an accident. There's been an incident. I don't know if he's dead or not. He might be dead. He may also just be injured. I don't know for sure. I will send a care package to the dead beaver's family. He got trapped against the exploding mines. That was the thing of death and beauty. Indeed it was. Wait. Oh no. Oh my God. We're flooding with contamination because I forgot to drop this. I just killed all my crops. We're gonna have a bunch of contaminated beavers. How many contaminated beavers do we have? Beaver's unwell. Oh no. I forgot. Well, the crops are fine. It's the sick beavers. I don't know if we have any. Oh, there's this is contaminated too. Let's flush the system. Day since last accident, 0. I know, and now we've got toasted beavers. Mistakes were made. All right, we've got to make some medicine. Let's stop for a second. Let's pause. How do we make medicine? I can't remember. Herbalist. Okay. We need daffodils. We need to plant some daffodils. Let's do it over here. We've got plenty of space. I mean, dandelions, whatever. We need a forester and herbalist. All right, dandelion farm. It's all right. I mean, we needed this for emergencies. Okay. Dandelions are away. How many times did I harp on you about having plenty of antidote on hand? I don't know. I don't remember you harping on me once about it. You know, we can actually probably include this in the hypertube loop here. Let's go ahead and start doing that actually. Okay, this will be good. This will be good. So it's gonna be okay. It was just a little bit of contamination. All right, we got distracted. Got to do this. Ooh, that's contaminated. That's okay. It'll go away on its own, I'm sure. It'll be fine. Let's do power. Boom, 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 and boom. Oh, actually, all right. All right, that'll finish. These guys are ready for their next set. This mega project is taking forever, but you know, it's okay. We're almost done with it. All right, let's blow this. Okay, now we can't do any more, right? Yeah, that's the bottom of the map. All right, now we need to blow this all out. All right, let's build a beaver bridge. Okay, and then a little baby beaver bridge. All right, and then I can blow all this up. Now, let's pause again. We need to take a minute and we need to start setting these. So I made an alternate route. The alternate route is done. Let's delete and pretty much actually do, I guess we can build the bombs on top of them, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot faster than what we were doing before. We're gonna have to build down into this thing somewhere. We're making bombs in the game. We're making them in the game. All right. Okay, next project. I want to make a dumping pool here and connect it under here with this. So we're going to cut this. Okay, and now let's prioritize these. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, how's this going? All right, we are continuing here, slowly but surely. Just wondering how long I'm gonna play because you want to stay till I'm finished. I usually do 4 to 5 hours. We're at 2 and 40. So we're looking at probably about another hour and a half. If you don't know, all of my VODs are available on YouTube afterwards if you miss anything, just so that you're aware. All right, those are almost done. Oh, you know what? We forgot to connect our, we forgot to connect these. Beaver zip lines. All right, I'm gonna fix an inefficiency here. We're gonna go here instead of that. That way somebody could, if they wanted to, instead of going around that way, just walking over. All right, then they can pop off transfer. That way they don't have to go around the horn if they don't want to. Oh yeah, perfect. Very cool. How do you get stranded, sir? What in the ass? These stupid beavers. Stranded up here. Gotta make stairs for you, dummy. How did you even get up there? God, it's like talking to my son. I wonder if I build a water tunnel. Can I build a tunnel through here? Water will flow through the tunnel, right? Let's try something. So I wonder if I can tunnel through this and fill this reservoir. These guys are ready. Perfect. Okay, let's blow these next. Oh, that is a little tunnel. Okay. And the tree lived above it. That's what I really wanted to know. Nice. I'm going to use those a lot more often in the future. Those are really nice. I wonder if there's any other places that I really need to be using that. Now what I want to do is delete this and build a sluice. Can I build a sluice in here? Not yet, but I will be able to once that's not blocked anymore. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, it's coming along. Now that means I don't have to do any water dumping here. Okay, now I think we can build the sluice. Yes. One way, baby. Always open. One-way valve. We better actually make that a lower priority. I don't want it to get finished. Got to build these out first. Hopefully my beavers don't drown working in an underwater tunnel. See, I could have built a tunnel for this. I will next time. It's too far from the district. Oh, you built, you sucker. Should have paused it. Stupid. Oh, I got to delete it. I'll have to rebuild it when it's done. Boom. Let's rebuild and pause. Actually, no, let's just wait. All right, so our bad tide management should be all automated. We shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. Oh, no. I forgot. I added this. All bad tide should go this way. Let's slow this down. Let's make sure we're okay. It should route through here and through there. Well, that sucked. So much for being okay. Let's close this. Poisoning our water here. And close that. We have to build a levee system here. Shoot. We ran over. All right, we're gonna have any more overage? Or will this pass enough? Yeah, I mean, this is really an unforced error right here. Really kind of stupid. I didn't even really need it because we're passing it this way and it dumps out here. All right, this will clear itself up. Not really a big deal. I'll get these levees in, and then we'll be fine to open that back up. And then all the rest of this is clean. Did we ever finish this project? Yes, he is done, which is great. Stupid batteries. Hey, do I need a farm to harvest these? Oh my gosh. I never built a farm. That's why I don't have any antidote. No, I can't. How do I get this? What is this? Is it a tree? Is it gathering? It's gathering flag. Didn't get the gathering flag. It's okay. It's all right. Be all right. That's another way to cure beavers of contamination, is just let them die of old age. That's the kin method. Letting them die of old age. Ooh, let's blow this up. Nice. We're ready for water reservoir. Speaking of water reservoir, we have one to go. And then our water will dump in the reservoir. He's our last guy. He's got our last planks. This should blow. We need more beavers, by the way. Boom! Nice. All right, now let's build a sluice in that hole. One way, always open. Nice. I was tired of these trees back here drying out after a certain while. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's like things are going well, you know? Monuments. So what do? Just build them all? You gotta build one of each. The 2,000 gears are ridiculous. Should probably actually pick up a couple more gear makers. So we have planks coming out of our ears. What's next for our projects? Probably just, I want to stabilize. Food is looking much better. Water's fine because we could turn on these other pumps. We need to set up a dirt and a mine. So there's one here. That would suck. Where else? Here. This one's a lot easier to do. We're already there basically. So let's do that. This is all cleared out. Let's do stairs, stairs, stairs. And then we need to include this guy in the rotation. Let's clear this out. All right, how are we gonna get somebody to you? Easy. Okay, done. Do connection here, here, here. All right, good. You're good. You're not good yet, but you will be. Okay, that project is working. Now, the next thing that I want to start is the dirt excavator. We can just put him anywhere, right? There's nothing going on here. Then underground pile for dirt. All right, let's blow this. Made a little bit of a chore for myself. A little bit of water flowing in, nice. And it's gone. And it's gone. All right, let's do some hidden irrigation in there. We actually could use probably some here too, but yeah, let's do some. Building tunnels. That's not good. Actually, that's not gonna work. It's gonna mess with the plants above it. So we have to go down here. Nice. Improve this system. I could run something underground here, right? Do these same tunnels. Okay. What makes you go dry? It evaporates. So everything's evaporating, right? But this is a one level higher than this. And so it dried out first. See, there's some water down at the bottom there, but that's why. All right, we only have we have 22 baby beavers. That is bad. That's a lot of babies. So many babies. Also, we don't have a lot of water here. So let's go ahead and build another huge water storage. And let's hold off on the babies. And then we could use big boy pump. Do we have a need for power? We don't. We need to hook into this. Let's clear this so we have a little bit more useful space. All right, how's our other projects going? He's all built. That guy's a monster. He's eating all of our stuff, but he's on regular priority. So no, he's not. He needs to be on regular priority. He is decimating our resources. So let's hold on to that. That is a lower priority. That's my fault. We need the rest of this up and running. We get the zip lines up, and then other projects can take precedent. We'll do the same with this. Regular and regular. Bad tide ended. Water's back. 90 is good. What about you? 85 is where you need to be. Everything else is fine. We need our trees to be able to survive better. Can you take the waters out of the tanks? I can do water dumps, but it's super inefficient. Just really inefficient. The water tanks are for beaver drinking. The water in the river or the reservoir is for keeping plants alive. And it's really inefficient to pump it in and then pump it back out. I mean, we ran out of water basically. So we have to flush this bad tide here. We're gonna flush this too. Yeah, during a bad tide, the good water runs bad. Okay, and so I have these sluices are automatically set up to open and close depending on when. See, this guy closes when the water's clean. This guy will close when the water's clean. This guy will open when the water's clean, and we will have flow. Same thing here. This guy will open when the water's clean. See, and as the clean water starts to get closer, see, it starts to irrigate. Just making sure nothing bad's happening downstream. This will take a second to clear out. I mean, we can actually dump this. It's not that much bad water. It'll get covered over by the good water. See, that's now going to be clean enough here. See, it says contamination 4%, 3%, 2%, right? As soon as now 0, and now I'll do auto, and now it'll stay open, and all of this stuff that'll get flushed. I need to honestly do that here to get this flowing. The drought's already on the way. 3, 2, 1. I mean, we only have 3 days of no drought to flush everything and refill. All right, back to auto. I mean, we don't have any water. We say in big doo-doo now. Sometimes you get 5 days between. Let's also blow whatever we have here. Not really very much because I started a bunch of other projects. Yeah, we're nice and full here for now. All right, did these get built? They did. Let's pause. Let's break that connection. Connect. Connect. All right. Our batteries are doing great. We have lots of battery storage. Our power supply is ridiculously high when the water's flowing. Yeah, I mean, we will probably have beaver deaths. If this is a 30-day drought, I don't have any water. We only had 3 days. We have lots of food. Lots of food is good, right? But the water, I mean, we'll have a lot of water in the reservoir, but we won't have a lot in the tanks. As soon as this finishes, I'll blow it, and I want to build some of the heavy duty water pumps. All right, only 20 days. So we got lucky there. So we're gonna be fine. It's only 20 days. Pause, shut this all the way off. We need to keep every drop of water that we can. Shut this all the way off. Okay, it floods, but I don't care. It's temporary. All right. We've retained all the water possible here. So tons of bad water to make our explosives. You done here? Okay, nice. Let's do it. Now, what I want to do with this is make some large water pumps. And actually, I think what I want to do is prioritize these, blow those, so we have more usable area. And then we can start one large boy. Let's see. There are 3 across, right? How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can only fit 2 anyway. So that's fine. We'll just fit the 2. All right, let's also go ahead and bring a station online. All right, I'll blow these, build a second one. That way we can pump out of this top reservoir. Wonder if I should make a drop-off point. Yes, I'm gonna make another one of those spots to get off the ride. They're having to travel pretty far distance right now. So basically what I've got here is if a beaver wants to go from here to there, right now he has to go all the way up here and then come all the way back. But now he'll be able to go from here to there, get off the line, jump onto the line in this spot, and cut off all that time moving around. And I think it'll make this path less red if I do that. So let's see if it does that, right? So we're dark red right behind the hut here. So when I get this done, we'll see if adding that makes it less red. It's a little bit orange, more orange. Okay, yeah, that helped. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's a little bit. Nice. Okay, cool. So now beavers, yeah, see them hopping off and jumping in. Boom, boom, boom. I like it. Okay, let's go ahead and start pumping. All right, we're making a little hole here. How's this hole going? Okay, it's coming along. Oh, too far. Okay, okay. We need to clear this. All right, that way that can continue. Where's our other little breaks happening? This one finished. Nice. And then what about this one? Is 1 level higher. This one finished too. Cool. So we have some hidden irrigation happening under there. Same with this here. Still have a dry patch. All right. There, sucker. I mean, we really are every drought adding to our reservoir pretty extensively. So even though I was slow on this water storage, we do have other water storage. It just exists in a different form. Now, how is this over here? We've left him for a while. He's mostly done. We do have 155 gears, but other things are building in his place, and I'm fine with that, to be honest. Water levels are still great, and the drought is 1/3 of the way over. Oh, there's a little dry spot right there. Irritating, huh? Once I get this done, I'll put a one-way sluice in here, in the hole. We have 6,000 food. We are making bread like nobody's business. Oh my gosh, look at all this bad water we have. Amazing. We're pumping out extract. Oh, the extract is full. All right, drought's halfway over. The water is slowly filling. We are draining our water reservoirs a little bit faster than I'd prefer. Let's shut these off. We can pump out the bottom here. That's what this is for. Yeah, once we get this depth all the way through here, it's going to be really, really difficult for us to run out of water. I mean, even still, this 20-day one is like not a big deal. And I was caught a little flat-footed even with water storage, and that's fixed now. So I just don't see that being a problem. Let's go ahead and build 2 more gears because we are just eating it here on the gears. You guys can all chill the F out down here. We will reposition you beavers somewhere else. Keep you guys here. All right, no beaver vacancies. All right, yeah, this water is pretty low. 8 days left. We're still storing water though. Okay, how's our explosive project doing? Slower than I would like. We have plenty of extract. I guess we're just using up all of our workers and haulers, I suppose. I can definitely do another worker hauler round when we get some unemployed beavers. Let's finish off U4 right there. Then I can blow that out. We can also do those 4 as well, but we just need baby boys. Then I can clear out all of that junk and connect up and start building this way too. Here we go. Nice. Now we can destroy these. Destroy these. Very good. Okay, nice. 6 days left on the drought. The water problem is, I think, solved. Let's just screw it. Let's go ahead and do some more. We're just gonna fill up, baby. Okay, coming along, coming along. This one's ready. Ready for a blow. Very good. And we are done with you, set of stairs. Less than a day. We are running dry here. The lake has been emptied, but we have lots of water. We're about to get refilled here real soon. How's this one? Are you done? Yeah, did you fix the dry spells? Probably. Get that out of here. And then we'll kill the path. Yeah, come on, get those planks. I don't want to bury the planks. I mean, we have 500, but come on. Drought's over. Get out of the water tunnel before you drown, little beaver. All right, you're good. He won't drown. And then I need to kill this path, and then the shower can go back down. Okay, nice. Come on, water, let's go. We need you, bros, before our trees die. Oh, look, it just drained. Boom, boom, nice. Oh, you know what we need to do? Are we done here? Yep. Let's do the same thing. Demolish the buildings and get the planks. As soon as those planks are out of there, I'm gonna install a one-way water valve in this hole. Okay, so let's plug this up, and then we need a sluice. We make sure to point it that way, prioritize it, and then turn it on always open. So water can come in, but it can't come out. Speaking of water coming in, we are flowing. Nature is healing. There we go. Look at that overflow. It'll self-regulate here in just a second. There it goes. Very good. And the drought, 3 days. All right, pump, little beavers. Pump like your hearts, like your lives depend on it, because they do. Let's go ahead and blow what we have. Okay, let's stop this water here. and stop this water there. Probably could have blown that a little bit sooner, but we should be good. And then I'm going to turn this off and this, and we're going to turn all of these off. I think it's time to, well, actually tomorrow, here's what I want to do. So we are wrapping up tonight, 17-day drought. We're going to make it through this drought, and then we'll call it a night. And then tomorrow night, we're going to focus on building the monuments. Let's take a look. So we need another 10,000, we need another 9,000 science. We'll get there. Not too worried about that. It's really the 2,000 gears. Our gear production isn't the greatest, and I've been slowly changing that. We have plenty of power. We have so much power, right? We're supplying 3,000 and we're only using 1,600, at least when the wind's on. When the wind's not on, we have all these batteries. See, the batteries are discharging. Even in a drought, we're good on power. And then this irrigation, I think, is in a good shape. This one's in a good shape. We added extra batteries here. We added extra power there. This is all tonight. We've blown out a ton of water space. We've added to our water reserves an insane amount. Our wheat just won't quit. We've got a ton of bread and wheat stored, and a ton of wheat flour. So they can't even harvest it. This is sitting there waiting to be harvested. They can't even get to it, right? So, I mean, what is the holdup here? It's gonna be, is it just bread storage again? It's bread storage again. So, I mean, let's just build more bread storage. I mean, I don't think we're gonna run out of food, but you know, I've said shit like that before, and you know, more bread. So, I mean, it's just stacking up inside the bakeries. Water's good here. We're 25% of the way through this drought, and we haven't even run out of this water back here. We've got 8,500 stored. So yeah, I mean, really, it's monuments, right? That's the last piece. You know, we can grow some more beavers. Let's finish this off. This will probably be our last beaver house. This one right here. We're definitely gonna make our dirt excavator. Also, I do know that dirt excavators cause a lot of injuries, so I'm gonna put a bunch of hospital beds right here. And then let's go ahead and pop these to this medium level, so we get all of this stuff done tonight. And then tomorrow we don't have to worry about partially built infrastructure. You know, obviously, except for the mines, right? We still have to deal with that. But beaver happiness. I mean, I've already unlocked Iron Teeth, so I'm not worried about super happy beavers. Moderately happy beavers are fine. You have to be at 17 to get to the next tier. It's too much work. They could be moderately happy. Oh, I see. I did not know that. Okay. I see that it's poking out. I should have buried it. But I did not. So you go away. You go away. Oh my God, the building needs power. Why do I always do this? Guys. Ugh. Power is so far away. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's a horrible waste. I won't forget that next time. Man, what a pain in the butt. What an absolute pain. Okay, where's some open space where we have power? All right, well, let's blow this. All right, you go there, you go there, you go there. Then the big boy goes in with a little bit more preparation this time. Doesn't like it. Why not? We need to clear this line back here. You fit now, sucker? Yep. Nice. All right. Now, big boy storage for dirt. And let's do another. Oh, you're underground. Makes sense. We'll use dirt for you, or terrain. Now we can build you, right? Oh yeah, nice. Our first use of terrain. You know, I said we weren't gonna build any more beaver houses. I don't know if that's true. Actually, we'll probably just 34 vacancies. We may just calm these down a little bit. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of vacancies. We have 10,000 food. And then we need some beaver beds over here because these guys injure beavers, I think. Nice. Terrain is in. I like it. That is going to be really handy for us and is going to open up a lot of options. And then we got the mine also done. The drought is here. So let's immediately pause. Okay, let's seal this. I did the wrong one, first of all. I meant that one should have been unsealed. That's okay. And then let's seal that. And then I usually try to detonate as much as I can right before the drought. Let's go ahead and do that here. Nice. So we'll leave this because this is our entryway to this area up here. That will give us, I think, a little bit more water in here. I should have done it right when we had a day left, but that's okay. I did that last time. Yeah, all these projects are done. So what we're gonna do tomorrow night is we're gonna start working on the monuments. Maybe we'll make them over here. I'm not sure. I don't know how big they are. And they're not that big, really. You know, we could maybe build out some terrain out here. You know, we have almost the science that we need. But yeah, that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on building these out. We've got 400 gears, you know, 25% of the gears we need, right? So a lot of this stuff is on the way. Plus, we've been expanding out here. So we'll probably also build a little bit more beaver housing. I love our tiered beaver housing here. It's great. All right, guys. I was shooting for 4 hours. We did 5.5. It happens when you're playing with beavers. You lose track of time. It's a common problem. Look at these injured beavers already. Are these all already filled? No visitors. So I knew that we were going to injure some beavers, and you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. They'll be fine. We have beds for them. Beaver health care provided by their employer. It'll be great. All right. Okay, that's it for me. Nice. All right, guys, really appreciate it. Thanks for everybody watching. We're having some fun with Timberborn. We're gonna finish this off. We're gonna build all the monuments, and then after that, tomorrow may be the last night of Timberborn for a while. So we may be playing another game soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you soon.